everybody, welcome to the show! I'm Wolfie and your host of today, and we are back playing a little bit more Steel Rising today. How dare what is today, fantastic day, fantastic evening, and a fantastic life right now. Everybody, I'm back. I'm here, and I'm ready to play some video games. Howdy, y'all! Hope you have a lovely time and a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day today. Howdy, everybody. I am back. I am here, and I'm ready to play some more Steel Rising. It's such a fun game. I didn't think I'd have this much fun when I bought it, honestly. I'm having a good time with this game. I will say it is the start of the Black Friday sales. Which is funny because it started on a Thursday. Apparently it's basically now Black Friday weekend. For all intents and purposes. So a lot of things like Steam have had the sales put up. Which means that I'm going to be looking through bits and bobs. To see what is reasonable. For streams in the future. So I'm going to be picking up a couple of things. I'm also going to do most of my Christmas shopping this weekend. And and also Twitch subs are apparently gifted Twitch subs are a little bit of money off, so if you have any friends who particularly want to have a subscription to my Twitch, but they can't afford it themselves, here's a little bit of money off if you want to give them a gift sub, you know? Just saying. It is always appreciated, as always, every single person that decides to subscribe to me. You guys are the best, seriously. You help me be able to actually do this. And buy food and drink. And more things that let me, hopefully, entertain you at least a little bit, you know? There's also a couple of TTRPGs that I might get around now as well. We'll see how it goes, right? But anyway, let's get into it. More Steel Rising. Yeah, loads of stuff is coming out this weekend. Or at least loads of stuff will be on sale for things being sorted. Excuse me. Honestly, thing I'd probably do if I was a gaming company, I would be very tempted to release a game on Black Friday with a opening sale. Like, not a huge sale off, like 20% off if you buy it on release day. I think that would sell quite well. Because, like, people are looking at shops today. Right? And tomorrow, like they'll be looking at shops over the weekend. So just aim for this weekend. Try to get a game out this weekend, and I think you'll do immediately well. Okay, let's move around a bit to get the game ready. This threw me off, by the way, because last time I played this, me and a couple of friends immediately decided to play Night Rain afterwards, and the character I'm currently leveling in Night Rain is the Executor, who is way less agile than Aegis in this game, but it's a Souls-like. Most of the controls are the same, but it's still very much a bit of a difference. Anyway, where are we going? Recluse of the Abyss. I can walk around that way. No. Is there an item in there? Holy shit, there is. Too early. There we go. You gotta learn our parry timings again. There it is. Okay. That probably would have been handy at some other point. Cat. Rip and tear. I'm pretty sure we checked in this particular room. Gotcha! We can't go that way. Which direction is it again? That way, alright. Into the hedgerow with you. You get some stamina back. Ow. Gotcha. Man, these claws are so fun. But yeah, I think it's just on the other side of all these buildings. Which now we've got like a major shortcut opened. We do so much fucking damage. Whoop. I just want to check. There's a lever. Oh, there is a lever on that side. There is a way around there, right? I'm pretty sure we found the way out. Let's have a look around. Let's power through. Yeah, the one problem with this build, it has basically no elemental resistances outside of what the armor gives us. But that's not too much of a problem, I don't think. We make up for it with a massive health pool and a bunch of armor. Like, the stats effects are gonna hurt us, but... You get drop kicked by the Blade Master. Gotcha. Over here. Not an operable door. I suppose there is a exit over there, but how do I get to it? Hello, monsieur. Another one bites the dust. Collateral damage. Oh, I got an achievement for having an enemy kill another enemy 5 times. Fun. Okay. Now then. Not that one. It's the other gun. Damn it. So we've cleared out all the enemies from that path now. I want to see what loot there's in there, because it takes such a pain in the ass to get up there. There must be something good. Right. It's not that way. How do we get there? I have a terrible sense of direction. no. Maybe we may as well. Rip it apart. Fun. Here's the other side. Mr. Trumpet. Yeah, King's office. We didn't miss anything in here, did we? No. Ah, there it is. Cool. Got it. Ooh, Essence of a Revolutionary Spirit. I'm assuming that's the highest tier soul. Cool, I'm okay with that. We still didn't figure out a way around. Wait a minute. No, it's an invisible wall. I genuinely thought I had a chance of getting around that. Might be here, though. Oh. Nope. Motherfucker. I probably should have rested before attempting that, to be fair. I lost 8,000. It's not that big a deal. Ow, you prick. Fucking clothesline. Hello, cat. Hey, buddy! Mechanic France. Exactly. Just exploring, seeing what I missed. Because I've found a spot that I know I have missed. But I don't know how to get there. So I'm having a look around what I've already explored. Yeah, still this place. Yeah, we did a whole bunch of exploring, and then I jumped off a cliff trying to get to round a door. Ow. Deal with the bomb. Yeah, pretty much. The Blade Master's chasing me, of course he is. Yeah, those are persistent bastards. I can't be asked to have him chasing me the whole time. Right. I'll clear this guy out. Chase-worthy. She is. Okay. Right. So the door is here. Where I jumped off is there, because I was trying to get to that. That's not reachable, and that floor is instant death. But there's got to be a way to get there. Because there's enemies, and there's loot. It would have had to be an automaton, exactly. Is where the ropes go. Yeah. Because it's like, that's definitely something. And it's on the other side of this building. Which was what we were exploring. I managed to get to that. That loot bag, which was nice. It had a revolutionary soul in, which I assume is the highest tier. Long range gear thing. Nothing that can grapple to it. There's no grapple points. My thought is there appears to be a door. But how do I get to the door? Because it looks like it's through what is this part and it's sealed. I can't just open these, can I? No. Okay. I can't open this. No. Okay. I swear I saw something that got us there. Yeah, can't go through barricades. They just don't let us. I mean, this does. Get accessible. here, possibly? Because they go this route, maybe. And there's that. It's gotta be through this door. Yeah, it's out there. I can hop that. That's a new area. Okay, okay. Maybe that? Can I cut that? No. Ow. I can hear the enemy moving outside. I'll just deal with this guy. Maybe you can find executable. Maybe? There might be, yeah, there might be a breachable door somewhere. That would make a lot of sense. Something's aggro. Hello. Like, there's this room, which we found. But no, that leads to there. Because this is like the minister office place. And this leads to the king's chamber. Can I act through the gears? No, I tried that. Because, yeah. Because I thought maybe I could lower that to the ground instead, but no, I had to, like, actively jump for it and take some damage. Which wasn't too bad. We take relatively little fall damage in this game. Maybe this door? No. We know this is going away from where we're after. I'll kill the trumpet guy again just for XP. Yeah, so it's not that room. There must be a way, because there's enemies. So they wouldn't put enemies and a shortcut in if it wasn't something. I've got an idea that might work. Taking a breather. So I can appreciate the view. You actually have given me a thought. Yeah, like this is a new zone. We can look out this window, to be honest. Well, apparently not. It doesn't like giving us a view out that window. There we go. Ah, yes. Paris on fire. The idea. So the idea because we can't seem to find any route in this palace, right? So the idea is that the route that we see that goes into the palace is a entry to the palace, not an exit from the palace. Right? Candelabra chandeliers. I mean, yeah, it's majestic looking, right? Gotcha. Right. Meaning that if it's not a route through, we have to find an alternate around, and the alternate route around may be a solution. Am I going the wrong way? Sort of. Yes, I did miss one bit of loot due to a glitch. I believe I looked up, it was some different pieces of armor, but I don't know if it was anything that I would have used, but it was in an armor weapon chest, so it'd be some armor or weapons that we should have unlocked after a early game boss. I believe it was armor. Weapons I'd have been more salty about. In case it was something really cool. Right. So here's my thinking. There's stuff down there as well. And at one point in this game, we have seen a sewer entrance. So I want to look over there. Does it look like there's an entranceway through a sewer grate or something? There are snakes. So that down there section is something. I don't actually know if there's another upgrade. It feels like I've got all of them, but there might very well be one more. For the exploration stuff. So is there a sewer entrance over here that we could go through? No. I do kind of like that idea, though, that maybe it's the down here section. That's the route over. No, I would have, but I checked it. I checked it quite recently, actually, the past couple of streams of this game. There was sadly no little loot spawn. The chest was still glowing, and I still just didn't have the key. So just realized this is a loot bag. What do we get? I'll take it. Okay, we can see that door. That is a open doorway. That was the wrong button. You know that time you're trying to drink a healing potion, you accidentally throw a hand grenade? We can't just open this, can we? No. Maybe it's in here? This is looking promising. Because I think we went through this area way earlier in the game, and there was an exit, yeah. But we couldn't access some stuff, because it was... yeah, here. Because it was early. Maybe this route is, like, accessible now? Current story objective, we have to... I'll give you a second. Find mysterious Buster, Barat, Aegis must venture the mining tunnels Montmartre. I'd send the message, I'm waiting on the Queen's reply. Because we basically found out that the king murdered his son. Aegis for Countess Covert de Marais near the Bastille the Temple. Yeah, I've got to find some stuff with the Cagliostro about our own origin. Montmartre again to speak to Monsieur Barat. Necker just retrieve bonds that are kept in Tuileries. Return to the convent to report back to him. Yeah, I need to report back. Report back. And find out what happened to the gunpowder. Yeah. So currently we've got a few little bits and pieces. And we're basically clearing up stuff we've already done. Ah! This looks promising. The hell are you? Oh, you're an ice gunner. Yeah. Doing all the like little side quests, because I'd like to do the side quests, because they're fun so far, very interesting. I feel like I'm on the right track. I finally figured it. And I think I might have been slightly right when it came to the... it's the route you go down to go up again. To unlock that little shortcut. Ah, there's a sewer entrance. With an appropriately timed game lock. Yep, we are right. We are on the correct section. Nice. Let's open the shortcut first. Just so we don't have to do all that again. Aha! We can't open this, can we? No. Worth checking. What is in here? A chef. And that's a locked door. Oh, you were a fairly elite one, actually. You had a lot of loot on you. It was that door. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Go toward AT with a side quest as well. But if you use those required abilities, I would get in the future. As a certain point, the story access certain loot areas. Yeah. I think I've got all of them. Because I have a battering ram now, which I didn't, which got from the last boss that well, the second to last boss I killed. I have a air dash from one of the bosses, and I do have another one. I just can't remember what it is right now. But I got three abilities that let me traverse a little bit easier. I got a lightning ability as well. And yeah, this is the fire ability. This is the battering ram. Louvre sewers. So one of the reasons I'm going back to a lot of areas is the that particular thing was found everywhere. Well, you're the high tier one, yeah. With a local. Hmm. Okay, that is blocked, but this isn't. I'm not gonna question why they just bricked this guy, locked this guy up in here.
Bon Dieu de bon Dieu, boss. It hurts. It hurts.
Oh, steel yourself, Claude.
Let me go down there.
I'm thankful you got out alive.
Still in pretty bad shape.
Et puis quoi? Don't you think it was worth it? This tunnel is a gold mine. With what we've managed to gather, we'll be set for a long time.
Hello.
Monsieur.
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh, so, let's get the hell out of here! Run, Claude! Run if you can!
Oh, my lure! I told you we get caught.
Did they just leave? Ah. Oh yeah, the grappling hook. The grappling hook's the last one, of course. Some robbers. I know that talking to all the people is an achievement, so that generally might have been just what that section was for. These sewers are a little more expansive here. My stomach hurts at the moment. Ah, that's the other lock. There's something big. There's like a chef or a breaker. Nothing in here. Oh, it's a forger. My stomach just went blup. Give me a second, guys. Be right back. Entirely fair. No worries, mate. Zero. I am back, though. Apologies, you can't stop the stomach when it has a problem. Yeah, we'll go for another, like, 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, nice to see you around, dude. Yeah, that's most of the stuff down here. Obviously, we've got that one route. I just went on an ad break. Damn it. I've got it set to, like, low frequency. Auto ads. But they do play occasionally. Still. I did, dude. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, I will probably check it out at some point again, just in case. But I've checked it a couple times. I don't think it's spawning. This isn't quite as high quality a game as things like Sekiro and stuff. Damn it. Damn it, Otto. Yeah, it doesn't actually give me a warning when the ads are about to pop on, which is annoying. Which I would like to be a feature. I think some people said it's supposed to, it just doesn't. So. But yeah, I will probably check it out at some point. Again. Yeah, it's entirely fair. And thank you for helping me get through that little segment. Yeah, if you have to bounce, no worries, mate. We'll go for another, like, 30 minutes-ish. Anyway, so it's entirely fair. Just moral support. But moral support is incredibly important. Okay. I wonder if the Queen has written back yet. No, she's not yet. Okay. So. What have we got? Those two side quests. Yeah, we can go there. So some loot goblin tell me the glitched out item is important. Yeah. It makes me annoyed. I like getting all the major loot in a game if I don't get like every single little bit. Because I also have a little bit of loot goblin. I like to have all the things. Even if I don't use them, I like to have them. But yeah, it's just outright bugged, and from what I was reading online, that bug, it just happens. There is a way around it, but not at the point I am. Basically, what you do is you can open it. If you didn't explore the entire zone, to get all the memories. Basically, that's the thing that bugs it, is if you have all 3 memories, which I did because I did the boss after looting the whole area, then you get to... Then that chest is openable, basically. You get the key off the boss. It just actively bugged.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Okay. Exactly. Needs a patch. Necker.
Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
Your wife. You may rest easy, monsieur. Your wife escaped the massacre. She returned home and left you this letter.
Mon Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at our charity hospital.
She may already be there.
Madame, I did not dare to dream of such an outcome. My wife and daughter. Can you imagine?
Glad to hear
I
it,
thought I
dude.
had
I'm
lost
glad
both of them. The 3 of us will be able to leave the kingdom and put these horrors behind us forever.
What about the bonds?
Oh, the bonds. Do with them as you see fit. As long as the king does not use them.
As for me, I'm going to find my family at once. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I pray that your efforts will be successful. Adieu, madame. Adieu.
Minister Necker has given his bonds to me.
That's quite a nice little sum. Can you imagine? That's 1/5 of the king's entire wealth.
Wealth that the king squanders for his personal benefit according to his whims.
Ma foi.
Quest failed, no.
Monsieur Necker certainly has been very generous to his adoptive country.
Generous? I have my doubts. The loan was granted at a very high rate. So high, in fact, that it would have dug the deficit into an even deeper state of abyss.
Eh bien, monsieur,
I failed because I told him
usually
about his
we
wife
get
first,
paid for
and he immediately left to go
If I could
see his
spend it,
wife.
I'd do everything I could to
Which can't
return
blame
the
the
people
guy.
their confiscated freedom. To begin, I would get them the bread they so sorely need. It is only after the scourge of famine has been vanquished that armed patriots might then be able to rise up against despotism.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't really
Find
blame
wheat,
him.
Robespierre. Will you steal it from under the noses of the automats who have sworn to destroy the human race? As for arming the people, this is another one of your delusions. How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle that'd be unable to lift a sword?
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de Lafayette.
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. But I happen to know what it takes to fight. Unlike you.
Nothing so far.
I was but a lad of 15 when I took up arms. And everyone here knows my role in the liberation of America from British rule. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army that will annihilate the Clockwork King's diabolical machines. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave Paris, I will rally the officers and troops that are stationed in the provinces.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Ziran did.
I will call for a mass uprising. I will have more than enough money to pay their wages and procure the weapons we need.
And you will have obedient troops at your beck and call, ready to repress anyone who challenges your power.
These troops will only serve the will of the people.
Honestly, I'm more willing to
are you
believe
sure that
Lafayette.
the king has spared the rest of the kingdom, Monsieur le Marquis?
I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough manpower to occupy all the garrisons in the country.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can force your hand. The choice is yours. To whom will you entrust Monsieur Necker's bonds?
I trust Lafayette more than Robespierre. I think Robespierre's got a better point, but this is actually a... Wait, actually, one moment. Apologies, one moment. There we go. You guys shouldn't be able to hear it anymore. Okay. Apologies there if anyone. Okay. Apparently this isn't super important. Yeah, this has been playing the entire time. But Lafayette is probably better, I think. So I'm gonna give it to Lafayette.
General de Lafayette, I have decided to use these bonds for your cause. I urge you to put them to good use.
You've made the right choice, Dancer. Only professional soldiers and
we do.
well-trained
It is a
conscripts
problem.
stand a chance of winning back the kingdom.
You actually prove you can hold your own against
People will
robots.
have to kneel before their liberators. History will recall that sad day when we had to put our fate in the hands of an automat. If only her creator had given her a heart. Alas, she could not help but be blind to the people's misfortune.
Oh, achievement. Save Necker by finding his wife before his money. What? Wait a minute. Did I accidentally save his life? I mean, I'm cool with that.
Did you find out what Cagliostro was up to near the Tuileries?
No, not yet.
Remember what Monsieur de Mirabeau told us? He said the Count looked...
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you?
The clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. You must find a way to get there and put an end to this threat.
Okay.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you. Have a few moments.
Certainly, mon père.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here. Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis.
Yeah, that's what
They
people
drink
seem to
from
be
the animal
implicating.
essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead.
Oh.
The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
The massacre.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
Wait, the Philosopher's Stone?
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in Heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Oh dear. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his Lapis Philosophorum.
Yep, the Philosopher's Stone.
What is the lapis?
It's the Philosopher's Stone, right?
mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
Nice!
Goodbye, mon père.
A character I've actually heard of. Well, yeah,
Monsieur
I'm
Raymond.
not terrible. I'm
Go
not.
on, Aegis.
I went to the Hotel de Massiac as agreed. What I discovered goes beyond. The club's members have no intention of merely depriving their slaves of rest. Rather, with the king's support, they plan to replace them with automat harvesters. The Count of Cagliostro is behind the plan.
Ma foi. But such a plan would certainly only improve the lot of these unfortunate
Not unless you consider
You're
that they
mistaken,
get killed.
Père. If the planters get their way, they will have a greater need of slaves than ever. Only this time, they intend to slaughter them to power their machines.
Quelle abomination!
Par tous les saints.
4 days ago, the Paris Guard captured 100 black people. They were to be sacrificed as part of an experiment to test the effectiveness of the automat harvesters. Luckily, I was able to prevent the massacre.
Where are they now?
In a place they call the Dépôt des Noirs. I don't know where it is, but I managed to get the key. It bears the inscription, Tour du Diable.
The Devil's Tower is a prison in Vincennes, within the chateau walls.
That's 3 leagues from here. We'll only be able to free the prisoners once we're able to move freely ourselves.
At least they were spared the fate that the killer's accomplices had planned for them.
And what will you do with the 2 servants you employ, Monsieur Raymond?
I will continue to treat them well, as I always have.
However, under the laws you insist on following, they will become slaves again the moment they leave the kingdom for Saint-Domingue.
Certainly not, Monsieur de Robespierre. What kind of a man would I be if what I have heard had not opened my eyes? The planters of Massiac have been proven to be nothing but avaricious murderers. I thought I was dealing with opposition, but now I discover them to be vile enemies, from whom it would be vain to expect any compromise. From this day on, I will fight against their interests with all my strength.
Good on you.
And will not lay down my arms until the last slave in the Empire has been freed.
Hell yeah.
Rest assured, then, that the people will fight by your side, Monsieur Raymond.
That's the spirit, my friends. Vive l'égalité.
Achievement. Remember the fight against slavery. Yay!
Monseigneur.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye, Monseigneur.
Allez en paix.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Okay, he doesn't have anything for me yet. I'm pretty okay with helping out Lafayette. He's the one that has so far been...
Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember,
Goodbye.
Lafayette so far has been, like...
Eh bien. Do you come bearing news?
No.
I have it on. He's the only person who could...
Is your plan to arm the
Oh, far from it, madame. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions,
yeah.
the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you
Lantern
mean,
of the
sir?
Dead.
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there.
That's bad.
Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory. And that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in
So these are the power
without
stations.
needing a key to wind them.
Paternoster quies in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Where should I start looking?
Start by poking around the factories near
Okay.
Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop. That's where the automats were forged. I'd wager the lanterns were made there as well.
Were you present?
Oui, madame. We laid bare, so at least we...
Okay.
Goodbye, Monsieur de...
Cool, so I'm happy I actually came back because there's like a bunch more side quests. I'm also really happy that I managed to save the guy. So yeah, that was a quest. So apparently that quest is one that I cannot do both. Like the bonds thing, I essentially get the bonds later. But I guess it's the order I turn them in. Because I did both. Hilariously. But since I found his wife first, I guess I saved his life? I'm guessing one of the others was going to kill him then. His workshop. Fascinating. Well, I think I'll call it there. I think that's a good ending point, honestly. How much XP is it actually until I get an upgrade? 22,000. I might be able to afford that. So let's do some upgrades. People upgrades. Okay. How much will the revolutionary spirit give? sorry, dude. Yep. It's fine. We just found a bunch of... Apparently, because I found a guy's wife before finding his money, I saved his life, I think? That's what the quest seemed to come up as. Yeah, I can level. Do we do more agility, which should boost our damage? Engineering to boost our armor. Vigor to boost up our endurance. Honestly, some of the heavier enemies we are actually noticing, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to up our stamina, because we are actually running low again against some of the heavy enemies, so that is tempting. But I do think a damage upgrade is also very handy. Also boosts our immobilization. Yeah, let's get damage for now. Oh, is that a hard cap? I think we are getting the maximum possible immobilization, because that's got an equal sign. That is good to know. Fascinating. Anyway, yes, we'll call that here. For the day. I don't have D&D today. That is going on tomorrow instead, I believe. But this was a lot of fun, and yeah, we can get to doing a lot of the other stuff soon. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, but it'll be something fun, I'm sure. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, every single new. Keep playing video games. Keep you awesome, guys. All the best on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Have a lovely evening, a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. See ya!